Hey guys, it's Shauna. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have no face makeup on today because today I will be doing a first impressions on the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. It is the full cover foundation and I've been seeing so many people using this and saying it's like the bomb.com, so I gotta test it out myself. I got this foundation during the VIB sale and it's literally the only thing that I got because your girl trying to cut back on spending. So this was quite a bit of a splurge. It was $69, but you know, like, treat yourself. So anyways, a little bit of background information on my skin. I do have quite oily skin actually. Yeah, like by the end of the day, I do have enough oil produced on my face to open up a new KFC restaurant. So like, your girl needs some extra TLC for my face when it comes to keeping it matte. So I use a mattifying primer, I use mattifying foundations, I use oil-free everything. Like literally, my face is so hard to keep matte. So I hope this will do me justice because I've seen so many reviews on it. So I gotta put it to the test by myself. So I got this in the shade 27, which is in Biscuit Neutral, so I hope this is the right shade for me. I did guess on it. I bought this online, so I didn't really get to test it on my face. So I hope it's okay. I really hope. I'm praying. I'm crossing my fingers. Alright, and before I actually go in with the foundation, it is not fair for my skin to not use primer before this first impressions because again, my face is super oily. And even when I do use a foundation, I always use a primer. So I've been using the Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer and Perfector. It looks like this. It is perfect for oily skin. It just does me good. It's probably like the best primer I've ever used actually. So I'm just going to use a little bit right over here. Literally the smallest amount. I use like that much right there. Alright, and I usually just concentrate that onto my T-zone for the most part. So I just dab it on and then the rest I just spread it out to my face. Alright, then I'm just going to open this package up and it says shake well before each use. Cool. So I'm guessing it's like a liquidy consistency. I don't know. Alright, and the packaging looks like this. Super gorgeous. And I think it's like a little bit less than a regular foundation because most foundations are 1 fluid ounce or like 30 mils. This one is 22 mils, which is 0.75 ounce. So I'm guessing a little goes a long way because if not, like, your girl not spend so much money on a little foundation. So anyways, I'm just going to open this up and my face is ready and primed. So I'm just going to shake it first. Alright, yeah, it is like liquidy. I hear it. I'm not sure if you hear it, but like, it's liquidy. Alrighty. So I'm just going to dot this on my face. This is not that sanitary, but like, let's just go with it anyways. Is that enough? I don't know. It should be enough. I hope. So then I'm going in with a flat top brush and just blending that out. And it does blend it nicely. And yeah, I prefer using a brush for this foundation actually. Yeah. So little does go a long way actually. Because as you can see, I barely dotted it on my face. And it is giving me pretty good coverage. So, and I think the color is okay actually. It's like my actual skin tone because for most foundations I usually go a little bit darker. But yeah, but on the viewfinder it looks kind of white on my face, which is weird. But in person it looks fine. Alright, and so far from what I'm seeing, it does blend pretty nicely actually. So this is the first layer right here. I'm going to go in with a second, but so far the coverage is pretty good. I am liking it. Okay, so the sides did spill a bit on the sides, so it's really messy. So instead of wasting the product, I'm just going to use a Q-tip and dab that on my face actually. So yeah, this kind of does have a lot of spillage on the side of the packaging, so you gotta be careful with that. Your girl's just gonna use a Q-tip and just dab that on my face and not waste that product. I'm not sure if I should go in with a beauty blender or not because I'm liking the way it looks with a brush, and I think this would just absorb the foundation like straight away. So I'm just gonna stick with the brush and go in one more time. And this is actually fast drying for a foundation, so I think you have to blend really fast or else it might look patchy. Let me just take a closer look. It is a little patchy down here because I think the foundation did dry up a little bit before I blended it, so it looks kind of patchy here. So let me just go in with the beauty blender actually to like that not as cakey or patchy. Okay, there we go. Lots better. So I'm just going to blend that down my neck too. And this foundation is full coverage. I love it. It doesn't feel heavy, surprisingly, for a like full coverage foundation. It feels pretty good. It's just on the bottom of my eyes here. It's just not doing me justice. I think it's like creasing or something. I also do have milia down here, so like maybe that's the reason why. Alright, so I'm just going to actually put on some concealer as well, and set my face with some powder and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll get back to you. So yeah, I'm just going in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and today I'm actually going to put this foundation to the test because I am going to have a 12-hour shift at work today, so that'll be fun. Usually my face looks like trash by the end of the day because I am a server at a restaurant, and like your girl, it's always busy, so like your girl's always busting her ass everywhere. So if this foundation could withstand the entire day, I'll be really happy about that. And I'm not going to be doing any baking for today just because it'll like defeat the purpose of this review of first impressions basically. So I'm just using the Clinique translucent powder. So I'm just going to set underneath my eyes first. Alright, and then I'm just going to set my face just with a big fluffy brush. Alright, so my face is nicely set with that translucent powder, and I'm just going to do the rest of my face makeup, and I will be right back. Alright, hey guys, so I am back with the rest of my makeup all done, all beat and everything, looking like a honey glazed donut. So right now it is 10:15 a.m. so I will be going on with my day, going to work and everything, and seeing how this foundation will hold up. I really hope it will go good. I have really high hopes for this from seeing all the other first impression videos and reviews and stuff. So I really hope it will do me justice because I've been trying to find a high-end foundation that doesn't feel too heavy because I do have the MAC Studio Fix. It is amazing for oily skin, but it does feel a little heavy. It is a little cakey too, so this one isn't as cakey. And what I noticed when I was putting on like my bronzer and highlight and blush and everything, it did go on very smooth, very seamlessly. And yeah, it like seems to take in the color really well because some foundations don't really take in that color, so I always have to pack on a lot more than I should. But so far this is looking good. Right now it has a flawless canvas right now. My under eye area, that dry patch or whatever, like patchy part, is not there anymore after I put on concealer and like used the beauty blender and everything, since it is a little damp, so help that out a bit. I would just want to see if this has a flashback for photos, because if it does, like your girl's returning this foundation, that's a no-go. So let's just take a selfie right now. Let's see. Alright, and it doesn't have any flashbacks, which is really good. Oh, I'm so thankful, because my other foundations, when I have flashbacks, it looks like I look like a ghost, so that's not cute. And most of my photos I take usually on a night out are in flash, so that's good that yeah, girl's safe with the whole like white casting face. Alright, so I'm just gonna go on with my day, and I will update you throughout the day. I will probably be getting back to you guys during my break. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so right now it is 3:15. I'm just on my break at work, and honestly I'm really impressed with this foundation. I am still really greasy. I'm also sweaty too because it's been super busy at work and I was like busting my ass at work today. But yeah, it's just a little greasy here. I'm just going to use a blotting sheet, but it still feels nice. It hasn't really melted off my face yet, so I'm so impressed through all the sweat since my first shift. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and I will get back to you tonight after my shift. Hey guys, so I am back from work and it is 11 p.m. right now, which means I've had this foundation on for such a long time and I just can't wait to wash this all off. As you can see, like I am a total grease ball right now, but I'm actually surprised I'm not as greasy as I thought I would be, because usually like by this time like my foundation would break off and I would not have any left on my face. And like if you look at it, the staying power is pretty good, but you see it's like breaking apart, which is kind of gross. But I absolutely did put this foundation to the test. I don't like work crazy hours like this every single day, so I'm actually kind of impressed about this foundation for its staying power. The end result of my skin actually is not that great, but that's how most foundations are for me anyways. And I also don't even wear makeup all day, like for that long amount of time. It's just today. Like I did put it to the test, like what I said. But yeah, this foundation, I think I will be keeping it. I like the coverage of it. I like the feel of it. It actually isn't that heavy for like a full coverage foundation, which I love. A little does go a long way, so I guess like that's why it's on a pricier side, but it does last a long time, you know. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!